Well, again, now a group of 8 women are taking on what's considered the world's toughest cycle race to prove to others that illness and injury do not need to define you. The team is made up of largely wounded, sick, and injured women who will cycle the race across America next year, covering 3,000 miles in just 7 days. And to that team, Linda and Sally, along with their manager, Mike, are with us now. Hello to you.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, so we're Mind Over Matter, and we are the first British all-female team of wounded, injured and sick personnel to take on this race.
Long way.
It is, yeah.
You sound a little bit worried.
I have to say it quickly. 3,000 miles, yes, very quickly.
How long is it going to take? Just 7 days?
We think it'll probably be just over, and we're hoping to do it within 9 days.
Okay, Mike, tell us about it.
So, Race Across America, as you quite rightly put, is one of the world's toughest cycling races. It's been running for about 30
Why is it so hard?
Lots of reasons. One, it's a non-stop race. It's over 3,000 miles, 190,000 feet of climbing has to be done by the riders.
Wow.
The environmental conditions are considerable, ranging from temperatures from sort of 5 degrees to 45, 48 in the Brigo Springs deserts. As you go across from west to east, it's coast to coast, the temperature decreases, but the humidity rises. Then there's the complication of the tiredness and mental fatigue. And of course, what these very inspiring, brave ladies have got to deal with is their own personal battles.
Tell us about it. Tell us about your battles.
So I've been downgraded for over a year with the army, and that's left me quite isolated.
What does that mean?
It means just a loss of who you are, a loss of self, a loss of self-confidence. So what I'm hoping with all of these ladies is that we help each other, we help redefine, find a focus, sort of improve our confidence, and inspire others at the same time. Other women, we are just ordinary people doing a very extraordinary challenge.
What's going to be the biggest challenge for you?
I think my biggest challenge, I'm an amputee.
Apart from how far it is.
Yes, apart from that, I'm an amputee,
Yeah.
and I think it will be managing my
lost your
stunt.
leg?
Yes, lost
Yeah.
my right leg.
What happened?
I was a pedestrian and a car lost control and came up onto the pavement I was walking on. So I'm the statistic that proves walking on a pavement is safe.
Right. Okay.
My stunt changes volume during the day, so I have to be a bit creative with managing it. But also in the heat, my leg will fall off probably, or it'll slide off a bit. I tend to get blisters, so that's going to be quite a big challenge, just managing the changes in temperature with keeping my leg on and keeping on the bike.
What for you to think about? Are you going with them?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Leadership Challenges are supporting this event, and we've got a huge amount of support from the Douglas Bader Foundation, from Blesma, which is a limbless charity, and also the Royal Foundation, or Endeavour Fund, part of the Royal Foundation. So there's a huge amount of support really underpinning this massive endeavour. But they are the first British female cyclists to do this. But they are just ordinary people.
Yeah.
They're doing a very extraordinary thing. And we've devised a year-long programme for these ladies. So it's not just about the challenge, it's about inspiring them. And we have our challenge ambassador, Dame Sarah Story, who is following these girls or these ladies throughout this whole year-long programme. But the idea is to bring them together, to redefine their focus, and then give them something shared at the end of the year-long programme that will bond them as a team for years and years to come. So there's lots of objectives we're trying to do, and as they are just ordinary ladies, it's for others to be inspired by what can be achieved, which is pretty much anything.
What are you most looking forward to?
Just being together as a team.
Have you all met? Do you all know each other? Not yet.
I know everybody,
Okay.
and some of them have met, but we will do lots of training beforehand, so we will meet each other. But yeah, I think just being, having that camaraderie and the banter between us all, is just going to be really exciting.
What am I looking forward to?
Being a team member.
Being a team, yeah, I do enjoy being part of a team. I enjoy I think it's just a lovely opportunity, and looking forward to seeing America on a bike.
I don't want to cover your ears now, ladies, because I trained to do the first leg of the Tour de France when it was in Yorkshire, and I did a bit of training for that. It's properly hard.
It is, and we're just going through that process now of identifying the needs of individuals, And we've got a training session on Sunday, for instance. We've already been onto the velodrome to sort of not only inspire, but just have a look at them subconsciously. Can they cycle? Are they efficient on the bikes? So absolutely. But the reality is, it is a 3,000-mile cycle race, and this will be music to their ears. It is a relay as well. So there's only ever one cyclist on the road at any one time.
Okay.
So they're constantly changing over.
How long do they cycle for?
Probably about 25 to 30 minutes, but this is a very different team purely because two of the participants, well, one's on a handbike and one's on a recumbent. So, and of course, Linda, who has a prosthetic, she's not going to be putting the power through the legs. So the tactics, the strategy behind the race will change purely to suit the conditions of the individuals. So it is very much a team effort, and hopefully they'll take comfort with that and not feel they're under any pressure to sort of keep up with their sort of fellow team members. It's very much about enjoying it, finishing it, and getting as much out of this as possible.
What did your family say when you said you were going to do it?
Did
Did they think you were mad?
I think they did. I think they were a bit taken aback at first.
Yeah.
But they've been supportive. My husband's been very supportive with it, and my daughter's brought me down today, so she's I don't think they're worried at all. I think they're just behind me.
About you? What did the family say?
Yeah, the same. I've done a few different challenges, and I think they just wonder what I'm going to do next each time. So they weren't really particularly surprised with this one. So just need to prove that we can do it and prove to everybody else as well.
Are you hoping to raise money as well?
I don't know.
We're working on that at the moment. We're looking at charity partners that we're wanting to help along with that. So
I think there's a sort of little bit of a reason behind that. I mean, we have very clear focus and objectives, and it was really for the team members to inspire each other, because some of them really are going through difficult periods, then to inspire the rest. And I think if we start to put sort of fundraising targets and that extra burden onto the ladies at this moment in time, I think that's just adding too much.
Too much to deal with already.
Absolutely, yeah. But that will come, and and it will be right at the right time. But yes, I think it's a great opportunity to.
And what is the route?
So it goes. Well, basically, it starts off in California, a place called Oceanside, sort of about an hour and a half south of Los Angeles,
right.
And it just heads east through 12 states. Straight across to a place called Annapolis on the East Coast in Maryland, 2 mountain ranges in their way. But actually, it's
a lot of sightseeing along the way then, ladies.
Yeah,
Have you been to America before?
I just came back on
you're
Tuesday,
just
actually.
showing off, aren't you? You've been before.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I have. Yeah.
So it's not Route 66 or anything like that? You don't take that route?
No, absolutely not. I mean, the race directors that sort of manage the race, they've got to be very careful to keep us off the sort of really busy roads as such. But, as with everything that's hazards at present. No, it's not, but it is very much due east. But there's some particular points, the Rockies, Kansas, the flat plains of Kansas. And like I said, 2 mountain ranges really add to the sort of value of the race.
When are you doing this, ladies?
Next June.
Okay, so you've got quite a long time to train, but you'd be surprised how quickly that goes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And do you need to acclimatise as well, or not really?
We go out a little bit early, to really just do some rehearsals. 'Cause it's not just the ladies. We failed to mention, actually, there's a support crew behind this on the road of about 11, 12 people.
Yeah.
That actually, without them, this is not possible. And they work really, really hard. So we go out a few days before just to gel everything together, a few more rehearsals, and it is quite warm.
Yeah, absolutely, especially that time of year. Perhaps you'd be good enough to talk to us before you go again.
But yeah,
and maybe talk to us while you're out there and give us an idea of what's going on and some of the challenges. And
we might even get you on a bike as well.
Yeah, come up me too.
It's unlikely. Those cleat things that you have to put. I did 1 or 2 of those, and when you get to the traffic lights, and you
tried it.
pretty
standard.
times up.
But the ladies can be followed on the Leadership Challenges website, and
what's
then
that?
www.leadershipchallenges.org,
Okay.
and then they can follow them on Facebook, mobile phone apps, Twitter, etc.
So exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah. I do wish I was coming with you, but not to cycle. So do keep us abreast of what's going on. That'd be great. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Thanks a lot. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Quick look at what's happening as far as the weather's concerned for you now.
From the clear blue sky